Well, let's do Fast Girls.
Okay, do Fast Girls.
Okay, so right, Olympics are coming. Did you notice?
I had noticed.
Chariots of Fire on stage and being reissued in cinemas in a digitally remastered print. But before that, here comes Fast Girls, which is the first film I saw with the BFI logo replacing the Film Council, you know, distributing money from the lottery. So story is up-and-coming young runner. She's not a team player. She has aspirations of going the extra mile. She's being trained by Phil Davis. But now something greater awaits, at which point Phil Davis realises that this is his moment to step aside. Here's a clip.
Am I dreaming? I pinched myself in the change rooms, you know. I actually pinched myself hard.
It was a big step for you. You need to keep your times consistent if you want a medal.
I beat Lisa Temple in the race today. Do you see my time? Brian, did you time me? Where was your watch?
Are you even listening?
I'm listening, but can I scream now?
Yeah, go on.
Woo! We're going to the world! Who's going? We're going to the world!
You are.
What? What do you mean? You're coming too.
I ain't coming. My job's done.
What? No, listen, Brian, they'll fund you and everything.
Look, I promised that I'd help you get in the door, and I have. What? Where you're going, you're going to need more than one bloke and his dog.
Are you serious?
Yes. It's up to you now.
So she's got a chance, you know, to play in the big league, but there are problems. Firstly, she goes head-to-head with the Golden Girl, who's got a very, very pushy dad, maybe faster than her, maybe not. Then she's not a team player, but looks like the relay may be shaping up. So in that case, you have to learn to be a team player, hasn't got confidence, will have to learn to have, so, you know, pretty much exactly as you'd expect, you know, a sports film called Fast Girls coming at this particular time to play out. Here's the difference. I went to see it, and it's got Noel Clarke in it, who's also a co-writer. He's co-written the script, the screenplay. And I went to see it with very, very moderate expectations. And I do not say this lightly. I came out of the cinema and I skipped. And you, honestly, you remember Cronenberg talking about seeing the London Whale, right? Well, the London Whale skipping through the streets. It's one of those films that gets the feel-good thing just right. Yes, it conforms to you know, a huge amount of cliches and, you know, button pushings and all the rest of it. But people dismiss those things as if they're the easiest thing in the world to do, and they're not. Look at the amount of movies that try and do them and get it wrong. For whatever reason, I mean, you know, it's one thing, it has a very good cast, and Phil Davis, I mean, I love Phil Davis. Phil Davis is one of those, I've never ever met Phil Davis. He's one of those people, if I ever met him, I'd do a Nick Lowe and I would get down and kiss the floor that he walks on. I just think he's a brilliant screen presence. Very, very fine young cast. And everyone giving it, you know, maximum turned up to 11, lots of kind of, you know, jaws forward, front, sassy conversations in a way that could so easily be naff and yet isn't. Somehow the whole thing manages to pull together just the right amount of goodwill, just the right amount of, you know, fantastical, oh, for heaven's sake, it's okay, we're going to go with it. And it does all those things. It builds, it's edited well, it's put together in a really, really efficient manner that even a cynical old grump like me, about half an hour in, was thinking, I'm with this, I'm completely with this, and by the end, I'm not going to tell you how it pans out, but I mean, it's, you know, it's what it will leave. You will leave the cinema in a good. I'm not going to go anywhere near that. I'm not going to go anywhere near that. What was I going to say? That Danny Boiler. I'm not going to give away any Danny Boilers when it comes to that
Danny,
film.
so that you
any Dannies, any Dannies. No, because that could be that film's completely Danny. We have to sort that out. It was you know, a small British gem, and I really liked it, and I think it'll hit its target audience in exactly the right way. And particularly having gone in thinking, oh God, here we go, you know, opportunist, blah blah, sports time, all that kind of thing. And I didn't feel any of that on the way out, and I genuinely, and I really mean this, I did walk with a spring in my stride from Leicester Square to Waterloo because it had put me in such a good mood.